Did you know that even when the Nifty barely moves, certain stocks can jump nearly 5% in a single day? Welcome back to our channel, where we reveal the hidden stories behind market moves. Today, we are covering the top Nifty 50 movers and key market levels to watch. If you enjoy this analysis, please hit the like button and subscribe for daily stock market updates. Now let us get started. Infosys jumped 4.76% today, even as the Nifty closed nearly flat. Here are the exact numbers straight from NSE in the next 6 minutes. You'll see which stocks moved most, what drove the action, and tomorrow's crucial price levels. The Nifty 50 opened higher at 23,675.3, touched a day's high of 23,782.3, but selling pressure dragged it down to 23,587.2 before a mild recovery. It eventually closed at 23,618, slipping just 0.14% from its previous close of 23,649.95. That tiny move hides an important detail. The index is now 8.8% below its 52-week high of 26,373.2, a peak set 57 sessions ago. The short-term trend remains bearish. The 9-day EMA at 23,727 is still below the 20-day EMA at 23,834. RSI at 40.7 is neutral, but it's leaning cautious. Volume came in at 1.02 times the 20-day average, so there was no panic, just a quiet drift lower. For tomorrow, the immediate resistance sits at 23,839 and support holds at 23,683. That's the range the Nifty needs to break to show any real conviction. Drop the stock you're watching in the comments. I read everyone. Infosys stole the show, opening at 1162, surging to an intraday high of 1,198.4 and settling at 1,196.9, a gain of 4.76%. The volume was 2.45 times the 20-day average, which points to unusual institutional conviction. That's the likely catalyst: heavy buying from big players stepping in when the stock was trading near its lows. The RSI at 60.7 is neutral but perking up, while the 9-day EMA at 1154 is still trailing the 20-day EMA at 1177, so the short-term trend hasn't flipped yet. The level to watch is the support at 1160. If Infosys holds above that, the next test becomes the resistance at 1325. As always, this is market observation. Verify with your advisor before any decision. But the biggest surprise today is still ahead here. Tech Mahindra opened at 1,446.3, charged up to a high of 1,506.8, and closed at 1,467.1, up 2.59%. Volume exploded to 2.41 times the 20-day average, again a clear signature of institutional participation. RSI at 60.7 mirrors Infosys neutral, but gaining momentum, and the 9-day EMA at 1421 remains below the 20-day EMA at 1428, which means the trend is still technically bearish on the daily chart. The key level for tomorrow is 1531 resistance. Today's high nearly tested it, and if buyers push decisively above that, it would mark the first sign of a short-term trend shift. Keep in mind this is educational analysis, not a recommendation. HCL Technologies opened at 1156, rallied to a high of 1,198.3, and cooled slightly to close at 1,179.4, a gain of 2.86%. Unlike the other two IT names, volume was exactly 1 times the 20-day average. No unusual institutional flow, so today's move was more measured. RSI sits at 49.2, perfectly neutral, and the 9-day EMA at 1164 is still below the 20-day EMA at 1202, keeping the short-term bearish structure intact. What's fascinating is the 1198 level that's both today's high and a zone that previously acted as support before turning into resistance. If the stock can hold above 1198 in the coming sessions, it would be a significant change in character. As always, verify these signals with your advisor before taking any action. Today's theme was unmistakable. IT stocks fired up on institutional buying, while the broader Nifty remained stuck in a narrow range. For tomorrow, keep 2 things on your radar. First, whether the NIFTY respects its 23,683 support, and second, whether Infosys can hold above 1160 to set up a potential test of 1325. If you found this breakdown useful, hit that like button, drop your watchlist stock in the comments, and subscribe for daily charts-driven updates. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. Please consult a SEBI-registered financial advisor before making any investment decisions.